Well, howdy there, partners. It's me, Tommy Guns, back from Texas, and boy, was it wilting out there. Anyways, welcome to Tables, Ladders, and Chatter podcast. Of course, we got the wise one in the house. Let's see those hands. Jazz hands me. Jazz hands. You're not going to jazz hands, are you? That is beneath the wise one. And also, look at that beard. It's just looking like a fucking... I want to Rapunzel that shit in my face. All right? You know, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
We got the golden one, a pony boy, and back from Texas. And let me tell you, things didn't get bigger in Texas. I took a piss, and we'll just leave it there. Also got kicked off a plane. It's the wonderful, the number one, Tommy Guns. How you doing, boys?
It's a big episode. We have a very special guest tonight, somebody that me and the wise man know very well. All around the independent scene, from Illinois to Iowa, all around in Wisconsin. He's a really good friend of ours. He is making his he's making his homecoming back at RPW this Saturday. Without further ado, the Impact Bully, Pauly Thomaselli. Look at it. Woo! We haven't. Hey. Okay, it's been a hot minute since I've seen him. Me and Brad have seen him talk to you. You haven't aged. You're looking good. You're looking good.
I thought it was a model. I thought we had a model on instead of a wrestler. I was like, Jesus. Whew, this flower wilted.
So before we get started, I gotta have Brad show you what he dug out from the closet.
Hey man. Just for you, my man. Just for you.
Shit.
Right there.
I
told Pony Boy, I said he wishes he could have one of these.
I know what
I wish I could have one.
If anyone wants one of these, I do have these. So.
Oh my goodness!
You know
would you look at that muscle and would you look at that shirt?
So they're going to be for sale on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely. Do you have size fat? Because that's what I'm going to need.
That's what I wear these days. So if you
3X.
Same.
Hey, we're getting older. We're not as agile as we used to be.
Yeah,
I know. I have to wear a medium.
I'm getting wide up, and I'm not getting
Pony
any
Boy,
taller,
correction. You and I are not agile as we used to be.
No.
Pauly's still agile.
Oh, absolutely.
So can I just say?
Go up to a medium
Okay, go ahead.
shirt.
Hold on, Tom. Go ahead, Pauly.
One of the only reasons my wife even gave me a first date was because I sent her a picture of me doing a backflip, and she's like, "Whoa, flips are cool. What's going on?"
So for young fans watching, the way to a
That would
woman's
win me
heart
over.
is not roses or candy; it's doing backflips.
And now I got one of these. So I mean,
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's a ring you can't get out of.
no, I don't want to. She's pretty awesome. So.
And congratulations, you just bought a house. Congratulations on that.
We did. I'm in my man cave right now, and this is all I could get set up in the time that I had to get going with this tonight.
Oh, you know,
These are my
grace us
prize
with your
possessions.
presence.
I have every single one of the Slim Jim holders of the Macho Man.
and
So-
that doesn't shock me.
Hold
If
on,
you really
I'm
want-
widescreening that. I'm
Like my
widescreening that.
I even got the brand new one, the
Holy hell.
250th America edition.
You want to know what? I've
So
seen
cool.
those are on the bucket list again. I like
Where do you
those.
get those?
Can't tell you.
7-Eleven?
It just
I don't have a 7. Oh,
I don't know where common folk get them, but when you're kind of a big deal like myself, you know the right people. Let's just say you get the iggy sometimes.
So
well, I know
basically
the
what
right
you're saying.
person now, so you need to show me.
So basically what he's saying, he snapped into enough Slim Jims to know a guy. That's
Are you a mild or original guy?
I'm an OG Slim Jim guy.
Yeah. No, that's my
Just wild
favorite too.
bullshit.
It's just, yeah, it's not. What is the point? If I'm going to eat something horrible for me, and I'm going to eat Pony Boy is
Right.
eat Slim Jims on this
Like,
podcast.
I don't go to like Cilantro or like El Famous Burrito or a place like that and go, give me a junior. Like, no, give me the big one. I want to drive home really uncomfortable right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And then if I can also put myself over, I drew that Sting painting when I was in or drawing in high school. So
Wow.
Well, I know what you may get sued for that now because he did get his face paint copyright.
yeah, that's okay. I
no
did it in
shit.
2002.
Okay,
So it was definitely, there's a statute of limitations, I believe, that he can't really sue me. And then a few of my other paintings I have back there too.
I mean, to be fair, when it comes to the podcast, we don't really listen to rules. We said screw the 50-mile radius, no watch party for elimination.
Oh, it's funny. See, you bring 50-mile radius for a watch party, and I'm so fucking old now. Wait, I can swear here, right?
You can do whatever the hell you want on this thing. My podcast.
Shit, yeah.
Fuck, cock, balls.
Yes.
I'm so old that like 50-mile radius means like when you're at a school, a wrestling school, because there was several in Chicago at the time, you couldn't wrestle at any company within a 50-mile radius of your school. So like I started at PCW and we were in Elk Grove. I could only wrestle for RCW in LaSalle. I couldn't wrestle for Windy City. CSW wasn't a thing back then. Like none of those companies were. It was literally PCW, Windy City, Dreamwave or RCW back then.
They're still around. Dreamwave is still around.
Oh yeah, no, they're great, man. Like, you know, I'm not gonna go to LaSalle and J-Rep hates anyone with the last name Thomaselli or associated with Thomaselli. So
see, we
that's
have
fine.
That there's another wrestling promotion in this area that does not like me and my podcast. And maybe it's just because my ego doesn't match up, but you know, it is what it is.
That's an understatement.
You gotta have an ego to have something like that, right? Is that what we're getting at here?
That big of an ego. I don't.
You an ego.
Well, oh, man.
You gotta be a Rodarty to figure something like that out.
Speaking of that, yeah. See, we say what we want on this podcast. We don't censor anybody. So, last February they announced you were coming back to RPW. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is this your first time in RPW, or is this like a return to RPW?
This would be my third time back.
Okay.
So we did a couple things here and there, had a couple dates open, and was able to kind of make a couple appearances, but it was really nothing more than sitting and hanging out and catering. You know, okay. I got on the show. You know, it was there, but there was no substance to it.
Okay.
Basically Barry Horowitz. You know, I was a name, but I jobbed out. So, but for good reason. You know what I mean? Like I'm not, by no means am I bitching about any of that. I was thrilled to be there, and I have to say that everyone involved with Rocket Pro made me feel, when I was there the previous two times, like I was like a name being brought in. You know what I mean? Like I was like, you know, like on the level of like a Carlito coming in, like you know who I was. Yeah, you know, like I'm not the biggest guy or the biggest deal, but I'm pretty fucking cool, right? Like they made you feel fucking amazing. This time around, I just told Bill Shelley this morning when we were chatting up at 4 a.m. on my way to work.
Dude, he's always up that early. He is always. Oh my god!
I go.
Is he just up that early for work?
Yeah.
Or did you just?
Yeah. Okay, he gets up at like 2:30. He said he promotes things. He's got his own business, all that stuff. But
see, I'm up to like 4:30, so I kind of get it.
See, I'm starting work at that time.
Tommy lives in Montana, so he's at that weird time.
Oh yeah. Begging house.
Cowboy time.
But I told this, I go, dude, you're making me feel like Cody coming back at WrestleMania right now. Like you have no idea, like how it feels, like what you're making me feel like. Constantly saying welcome home, and I do. I feel like I'm coming home. You know, Daddy's home. Like I literally was like, yeah.
Well,
it was a bit
funny. It's funny, Pauly, because when they announced your name, me and Cody mute our mics, and I go, "Are you texting him right now?" And Cody goes, "Yes, right now as we speak." So, like, nobody knew we were to get in touch with you to bring you on the podcast, and it's like,
that's awesome.
We know him.
Yeah.
Like, and as soon as he said your name, I'm like, no.
Well,
this has been a couple months coming. Like, we kept it real quiet, kept it real hush hush. Like, didn't want to jinx anything, you know.
You know, and it's really cool because, you know, a lot of people kind of like snicker at it, but me and Brad met you when Pro Wrestling Blitz was in the Rocket Arena, and to see the similarities to the differences now, and the reaction people got from when they announced your name and us promoting this show, it has just been outstanding.
Oh, good. I'm glad people didn't forget who I was.
It's it got to the point, and I'll go out to the bars or whatever, and people will come up and they know the podcast, and is Pauly really coming back to RPW? I'm like, yes. I don't know the extent of it. I don't know what he's doing, but all I can tell you is the man is essentially a legend within the independent wrestling scene around Joliet, around, and because you've been with Pow, you've been basically all over the place. So your name has the reputation, and to see that reaction in the old Blitz Arena, but now the Rocket Arena, I'm like, these guys have no idea what they're about to see.
Oh, good, man. That makes me happy, because like I said, I really was worried when they said the way they were going to announce it and stuff. I'm like, Michael,
it was.
Who is that?
I mean, I was excited. I had no idea. I'm new to you. Hello. And even when I heard that, I was like, "What the hell?" I'm from Montana.
This way,
we
if
don't
you
have.
don't know who I am, I'm a fat guy that can do a flip. Or
no,
two.
you're a model. We discussed this
I will say this
10 minutes ago.
I don't do a lot in the ring anymore, but what I can say is when I did do the jobber aspect of it with Blitz, you were absolutely great, amazing. Even when I was dumb enough to take a Macho Man style elbow off the top rope, it was extremely gentle.
Well, that's because you didn't listen to us when we told you to keep your mouth shut.
Zeke's gonna kill you. Like you're gonna be.
And
then
Machine did a frog splash, and I learned my lesson.
That guy's a stiff prick. Funny story about Machine.
Here we go.
I love Mike. So there was a time, the previous show I did, so the weekend before, right? I took a bad bump and my hip was all jacked the fuck up, and I didn't know. I literally came in limping into the show, and I had to work Prater that night. And I was like, "Hey, dude, just take it easy with me tonight. I don't know what happened. It's been a week. I should probably go to a doctor." I didn't have health insurance at the time. This was 2010, a long time ago. Fucking living.
I just graduated high school at that point.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I graduated a year before.
So, dude, we're wrestling. He gives me a spine buster, and I feel from my hip, just below my ass cheek, all the way up to my spine.
Oh,
it fully was a full adjustment, and all of a sudden I get hey, let's go. But he's the chiropractor. That I've always called Machine the chiropractor.
That's badass.
And again, it's really cool because we've stayed in contact and everything, and to see that you're still doing it at the level you're still doing it is absolutely great. And I'm really hoping that this just isn't a one-off with RPW. I
might have to go back to POW. You never know.
I've heard some things about them, and you don't have to confirm or deny, but they're
No, say it. You say don't hold back. I'll talk.
I heard that they don't treat you guys the most respectable way.
How so?
I've heard they pick favorites. They don't give guys the dues. But again, this is just through the grapevine and through the wrestling community. You get that.
No,
see, the dog is free. The dog is
yeah. That's my Bella. She's a crazy bitch. No, I'll say this.
Bitch.
I've known Jimmy Blaze since I was 14 years old, from when my brother Vito first started training.
Yeah,
and Jimmy's shown nothing but respect towards me. He runs a tight ship. So there might be people at times that have been butthurt that they weren't getting the push they wanted or think they deserve.
Mm-hmm.
But Jimmy knows what's good for Jimmy's company.
Yeah.
There's a reason he's been in business since 2003. There's a reason at this point he's now the longest running Chicagoland company.
Yeah.
And to top it off, he's able to run 2 shows a month that pay for themselves.
And again,
if you're not happy with your spot, that means 1, you're not doing your job, or 2, you're not getting over the way you're supposed to get over in how Jimmy or the booking committee saw it, right?
Okay.
Now, for me, I feel at this point that when I was told, hey, I have nothing for you right now. And it wasn't creative, has nothing for you, best of luck in your future endeavors. It was nothing like that.
Mhm.
But he didn't have anything in January. We kind of had something maybe for February, but it was like kind of up in the air. I got a hold of Rocket Pro. Because as I told Jimmy, and this is nothing that I wouldn't tell anyone or that I haven't talked about with friends behind closed doors when the situations come up. I wrestle because I have an ego. And this isn't a pun on ego.
Yeah.
Like I we all wrestle for a reason. I wrestle because I like to go entertain. I wrestle because from 15, 10, 8, 25 an hour, doesn't matter. I get to go I'm not Brandon Thomas anymore.
Yeah.
For that little bit of time, I get to go be Pauly Thomaselli. And that dude's the coolest dude on the planet. Just ask him. I get to go have fun. I get to entertain. I can take
Hey, Pauly, are you the coolest guy on the planet?
You goddamn right I am. It's one of those things that like it's wrestling. Wrestling has been such a big part of my life for so long that there were times where I couldn't differentiate Brandon from Pauly. You didn't know who you were getting. Even my family was like, Jesus Christ, like you and Vito need to get the fuck out of here right now. Like we can't handle no carny talk, none of this bullshit. You know what I mean? Like it was bad, Even relationships were like tarnished because it's like, oh God, all you do is talk about wrestling. And now it's like my wife is the coolest ever. She became a wrestling fan because of me.
Oh my God!
I know
how many dates wrestling's ruined for me. Hold on.
Yeah.
You know how many dates?
Have you
I've
seen my wife?
This to Pony Boy.
She's the hottest fucking chick on the planet, dude.
I think my woman's the hottest
keep
chick on the
nailing
planet.
it on the head.
And I'm not going to debate you on that. I'm glad you think your girl's the hottest. But like again, that's awesome. That's how we're supposed to feel that way about our significant others, whether it's guy, girl, midget, doesn't matter.
Oh yeah. Me and Brad are in a committed relationship. So
That being said, like my wife to me is the most hottest chick on the planet, and I can't believe that she's a wrestling fan. Like what the fuck? And not just to me, not just
beautiful.
You ask her who are your favorites, she's gonna go Randy, Cody. I guess Brandon, Pauly, whatever his name is, unfortunately,
she has to put you on that list.
Yeah, and she was pissed during Elimination Chamber because, like, oh fuck, I don't know who to cheer for right now, Randy or Cody. What the fuck?
Yeah, and I completely understand. Like the girl I'm with now, she, unfortunately, I'm going to say that she's the biggest Swiftie you will ever meet. But I know she started watching wrestling when we hosted at Industry Tap House every Monday. And she has slowly.
She's like an incense, a slow burn.
She will sit there at home and watch it if she's not with us at the bar, and she'll go, "It's cold in the arena."
You know what? I got an opposite story for you.
You gotta watch it for the matches, not what the women are doing. But like she'll sit there, and it's cool that they get involved with it. So then they understand what we're speaking.
So I got an opposite story, and Pony Boy can attest to this.
I gotta go there.
WrestleMania 41 in Montana.
Oh my! That was a drunk weekend.
I had a great girlfriend. We're not going to say names. She was a good person, Yeah, Pony Boy decided at what was it, 10:30 at night, and we were up till 5 in the morning the day before. He decided to go in and scream in her face. Not just yell in the room, literally went up to the bed and screamed in her face, Undertaker just showed up. Undertaker just showed up. And we broke up a week later, and she said, I can't handle the wrestling stuff. You guys are
she's a passionate.
Undertaker came out, and we're in this little 2-bedroom trailer.
And this 3.
I was.
It's a double wide.
Hell yeah, it is.
Dude, if Jess is here right now, she'd be like, "Hey, can I get that Seth Rollins stand up behind you, please?" There's a rule in our house: you're not allowed to mark out for
my ex used to hate that thing. She said, "Why do you got a half naked guy?" I got CM Punk in my window in his trunk.
Oh, fuck you! And
she's
your
like,
CM Punk bullshit.
"I'm not a CM Punk." No, I'm not a CM Punk fan. No,
you don't got hair in your ass. You don't burn that CM Punk bullshit right now.
I like it because it scares. But Cody can attest to this too. She hated it. She'd say, "Why do you got half naked dudes standing around in your room right now?"
It gets weird.
She's not a good person.
She tried. I'll give her credit. She tried. she watched WrestleMania, but she did just not understand. But that's why I got cats like this one.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're getting pussy one way or
getting
another.
invaded. We're slowly getting invaded, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting invaded.
Pauly, what's up, man?
Hey, brother, how are you?
This is what happens when we stream live from the Rocket Pro Wrestling Bar.
Good Saturday, buddy.
Can't wait, dude.
It's exciting. I'm happy. Yeah. And
You're
again,
excited. You should feel these nipples. What movie is that from?
God, I just
Oh shit!
I'm thinking of nipples and I'm going the water boy.
Nope. You think you're excited? You should feel these nipples.
I can't.
Nipples right now.
Is that
baseball? It's baseball.
I was gonna go ready to rumble.
I quit.
No, I've seen basketball, but man, that's a callback.
Hey, you want to know
I
what
believe it's Bob Costas that says it.
We got Jordan
excited,
Robinson. Everybody's coming.
God.
Everybody's excited. Paulie's here. For sure.
They're all showing up for you, Paulie. It's like a red
Yeah,
carpet on a
yeah.
podcast.
Touching my nipple.
Is there a sound effect for this? Let's see here.
There is no sound effect. So
we'll get it.
I love it when the screen goes off the rails. That's what we do it for. So
I'm really good at doing that, right? Yeah.
it's perfect for this.
You can ask me, hey, how was your what'd you have for breakfast? I'm like, oh, breakfast. Next thing you know, we're talking about wrestling, farts, and farting in the ring. So it all works together.
How often does that happen, farting in the ring? I've actually been curious.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say I've never done it. It's definitely happened.
Is it like a rib? Is it like a rib when you do it? You're like, I farted.
No, because I'm so afraid that I shit my pants that I wouldn't like I'm not gonna go eat like Taco Bell before a match. Because
what do you eat
know,
before a match? Another question.
I really don't eat the day of shows.
Mm-hmm. Just for that reason?
No, because I don't want to be bloated.
Fair.
Feel bloated.
Yeah.
So
it's harder to do a backflip bloated.
I usually eat after the shows. That's Taco Bell or a burrito, some from somewhere else. McDonald's. Like I've been dieting all week because moving really kicked my ass, and all of a sudden I had no food in my fridge, so I ate like shitty for like 2 weeks. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta eat better. So I've been dieting all week, and then McDonald's comes out with a brand new fucking burger. And
the Arch Deluxe?
I want to try this burger, right? But I can't do it until after, it's Sunday. I have to try it on either Saturday night after the show or Sunday. I'll put a review out maybe. But
I will repost that if you put a review out because I've been curious. I saw it in Texas and I had to jump around on a trampoline. I was like, oh, but I did get the basket of fries because they offer that out there.
Oh, there you go.
A whole ass basket.
I've always wanted to do, but McDonald's just doesn't do it. I want to do a chicken nugget eating gimmick. If you could eat 200 in an hour, you get a free whatever. I want to do that. Give me those chicken nuggets all day. I'm like Dom Mysterio. Chicken nuggets.
I mean, they're not really chicken.
Do it in an hour.
200?
Yeah.
In an hour?
Yeah.
You don't know me that well.
I think I can get 50, maybe.
I'm gonna say this right now.
But I had to go up to a medium shirt, so.
I mean, I did beat the Mongo's Burger Challenge at Mongo's one. That was my
Holy shit. What's that?
Tommy?
Yeah.
Dino Nuggets.
I'm putting my money on Pauly.
I'm not denying it. I'm just like, shit.
Not chicken nuggets by Dom Mysterio. I apologize, Joseph. No.
Oh, all right. So for the record, Joseph is our GMP of the group. He is our gets no pussy guy.
And, you can definitely tell. He gets zero. But he
has a hat.
Meet Liv Morgan, she would fall in love with me. He's the guy that thinks a stripper would have sex with him.
He's got
I think he knows Liv would fall in love with him.
But Joseph wears a hat that says gets no pussy. And all the women approach him. I don't understand it. It's not right.
It's an ironic thing that literally, but then he's too much of a pussy to try to get the pussy. So he just has a cat in his mom's basement.
Worked into a work that's worked into a shoot that is a shoot that is a work that is a shoot.
Wait, but you're missing the triple lending in the middle of it all.
Yes. So let's get back to the RPW real quick, and then
oh, fuck that place. Let's talk about other things.
Okay, I was just gonna.
I'm kidding. There's a reason I'm here.
I'll tell you what, though. I
like tattooing RPW on my leg next. You never know.
Listen, I know what, Bill. I was helping him set up the lights, and I will say this about it. Bring whatever Macho Man glasses you have, because the lights in here are like stimulating.
So our conversation started. He goes, "Hey, are you wearing neon colors this weekend?"
He said it to
me, and I was like, "Does a bear shit in the woods?" No, I didn't say that, but yeah, no, of course. Like I look. Okay, hang on. See the hat I'm wearing right now?
Yep.
My brother-in-law texted me today. Hey, are you going to family dinner night tonight? I said, yeah, I am. He goes, okay, cool. Stop by our house afterwards. We can't go. I was like, okay. So my sister, my brother-in-law's house is 2 minutes from my parents' house. Stop over there. I'm like, hey, what's up, dude? What's going on? He's like, dude. So I saw this hat online, and I just thought, that's Brandon. I was like, okay. So he goes, here. He turns around. He grabs. He goes, it's this. So it's an Iowa wrestling hat.
Oh, that's fucking
But it's
dope.
like
Yeah,
Iowa wrestling married goddamn Saved by the Bell, and I'm AC Slater with it. So he's like, dude, I saw it, I thought of you. He's like, I had to get it for you. I'm like, that's the coolest goddamn gift ever, dude. Because like I wear hats all the time. Yeah. So
and it's funny because like we were setting up the lights, and I'm looking at him, and he goes, Do you know if he's going to wear the neon yellow singlet?
Hang on. Time out. I'm going to grab the material that I think I'm going to use this weekend. Hang on.
Ooh, a sneak preview.
So real quick, ladies and gentlemen, Rocket Pro Wrestling presents Shamrock Shakedown. Is it Shakedown? Shakedown or Showdown? I get them confused. But this Saturday, St. Joe's Park.
You better not let them hear you say that.
So do you think this will glow in that?
Oh my God.
That will definitely glow in there. Yep.
I mean, I'm not going to say no to that at all. I love it. That's a yes.
It's my 1990 Scott Steiner look, so.
I love it.
Just don't do Steiner math. We just can't do Steiner math here.
No, I don't do Steiner math, but I steal a couple of his moves.
Hey, you want to know what? I work with it. But yeah, he did ask me. I'm like, I don't know what he's wearing. I don't. Let me look at my ball real quick, and I'll ask the fortunes be. So he's going through the lights and everything, and I'm sitting there like, oh God, it's past the glow sticks and the cocaine. Like that's we're going back to the 90s.
Hey, you know what? If I was there, Pony Boy, and he asked me that, I probably would have took the line from Pauly, and I would have been like, "Does a bear shit in the woods?" Because I know.
Yeah. Is the Pope Catholic and pedophiles all over the world?
Yeah.
You liked that one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Feel free to steal that. I don't give a shit.
Oh, good Lord.
You know, I think the only time I never saw you in neon was when you and Craig did the haters gimmick. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, because we had like purple and black. We had
yes.
We had some green. Yeah, that was more dumbed down, like evil, if you will.
See,
I was gonna say that's the only time I never saw you.
But then again, we did have some though. Yeah, we had some with the fluorescent look because that's Craig and I are big marks for that. It's funny, dude. Like I remember when I first started teaming with Craig, and that guy is truly a brother from another mother. And I'm not just saying that, you know.
I miss Craig. Like, is he doing good? I see him. I mean, dude, about his son killing it.
Fucking hardcore, hardcore Luke is fucking crushing it. And I couldn't be proud. He made it to nationals.
Good for him. He's at what is it Whitewater up in Wisconsin?
Yeah. Okay. So can I tell a funny story about like Craig in the beginning?
Yeah.
So back in early Facebook days, when I still had a MySpace and a Facebook, that's how long ago this was.
Some people may not know what a Facebook or a MySpace is.
MySpace.com/BrandonT484. Go check it out. So
okay, what?
Man, I got heat coming.
I think I'm still. You know what's funny? In that profile, I'm still in a relationship with a girl who we broke up with in like 2010, and I just coached her kid in middle school wrestling. So
what's that hashtag? I'm gonna look
Are you
this
really
up.
looking it up now?
/ Brandon T484. That's when I was still Brandon Thomaselli. So, anywho, I'm Facebook, this and that. I get a friend request one day, and it's from this dude Craig Swan. Okay, and I go, fucking Marks. Like, who's this? Again, I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread, right? Who's this fucking nerd that wants me? Craig Swan? Who the fuck's that? I click on it. Well, there's a reason that he goes by Hardcore Craig, because if I was walking around as Craig Swan,
you're gonna be so disappointed.
Yeah, that was. Oh God, what is this? Oh no,
are you pulling it up?
That's it.
I don't see nothing yet.
I haven't did anything in 100 years.
Well, like, I guess there was like a major purge of MySpace, but yeah, there you are,
couldn't even log into that to change anything out.
Your top 8 are gone. Tragic. My God.
Oh, that could.
I want to know who your top 8 would be. Sorry, I'll get out of this.
Okay, so I know the guy with the Favre jersey. That was Dave. He was dating my ex-girlfriend's friend that looked like Ricky Lake.
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. to Lauren, though she passed away sadly. Yeah.
Oh, R.I.P.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, I think Vito was in there. Jason Hades was in there for a while. So.
Oh, good word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that comment.
It was.
I have like. Do you remember? Oh, I can't remember. She was on Fuse TV. She was that metal chick.
Oh.
Julia something. Mistress Julia. Yeah, fucking Julia. Oh, she's oof. That
no
French
idea
chef.
who that is.
Now I want to get back to the
as long as it's not Mistress Misery, that's all that matters.
Yeah. I want to get back to the conversation of Craig Swan or Hardcore
yes.
Craig.
Hardcore Craig.
I'm going to say this right now loud enough for them to hear it. Whose palms do I got to grease to get one more Hardcore Impact match? Whose palms do I got to grease?
Okay, you got to get Luke through his senior year here, okay? That's the game plan.
Don't be looking at me, Bobby. Go get your ogre, bitch.
So I'm going to say
Hey,
this.
don't talk to Bobby that way.
Craig is a really good dad. A lot of the things I do, I took from Craig, my brother, my own father, and things my sister did with her kids, like to be a good dad. Like, I feel I'm a really good fucking dad. Craig's a tremendous dad. Craig would literally, he would punch every single one of us to make sure his kids were happy for an hour, right?
And again, I'll say this: like I met you
that.
and him at the same time when I came in to Blitz, and you guys were just like top notch all the way, you know. And I will say the one thing that Craig did tell me, goes, word of advice: if you're gonna do this, don't drink too much the day of a show.
Yes.
Do
Afterwards,
you drink
you're
before
okay.
a show?
No,
Do I drink before a show? Now,
Do you like loosen up? Like before? Because
okay, so now I don't.
Okay.
There was a time, especially going through my divorce, where like if I didn't have at least 4 or 5 Monicos before a match, I wasn't having a good time.
Yep.
So that being said, now absolutely not. Back in the day, yeah. And
Good
it all
life
started with
choices
when I wrestled New Jack for the first time.
Holy hell.
R.I.P. New Jack.
Yeah. So I remember this was in Hammond, Indiana. IWA Mid-South.
The new home of Chicago Bears, right?
Who gives a fuck? Yeah. Sports go sports, right?
Yay ball team.
I remember it was a big Survivor Series style match, but like instead of getting eliminated and going to the back, when you lost, you got your wrist duct taped to the bottom rope while you were standing outside.
Okay.
So it's Vito, Sal, Jimmy Jacobs, Josh Abercrombie, and myself against Ian, Corp, Necro Butcher, Nate Webb, and New Jack. Okay.
That's a Wow.
Josh Abercrombie thought he'd be smart and be like, I'm going to get out earlier so I don't got to do shit. Like, yeah, good idea, Josh. So he gets out early. All of a sudden, Necro comes out. Wow, 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 wow. He's hitting him with his belt.
Oh.
Bah! And Josh can't do anything because he's got a wrist duct tape. And Necro just was being funny.
Yeah.
So Necro is so cool too because like I love wrestling with Necro. Most people
He's
be like,
such a cool guy.
Dude.
I've seen behind the
never
scenes.
forget, we're in Detroit, right? And it's the Thomasellis, but we're dressed up like the Ring Riders.
Oh, cool.
We were pulling, a gimmick and a swerve on everyone for the tag titles against Pondo and Necro. Me and Vito, Pondo, Necro, but we're dressed up like the Ring Riders.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fighting Necro, and we're going backwards up these stairs in his bar.
Mm-hmm.
And he just got blammo, hits me as hard. Like, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Just, oh, sorry, man. Get me back. And I said, okay. So I give him what I thought was a good shot back. He's like, no, man. I said, you can get me back. It's okay. Blammo! Like I hit him as hard as I could. That was a good one, man. We're even. Let's keep working, kid. And we just yeah. So I love Necro.
That's badass. My God.
But anyways,
two dudes slapping meat. Jesus Christ.
We're in Hammond, Indiana, and I've never drank before a show. Like I've never drank before a match. Like I'm now nervous because I see New Jack going, Court, motherfucker, Court, give me some vodka, motherfucker. Nigga, give me vodka. And I was like, he's drinking. Chris Sabins there's like, dude, just beat the fuck out of him. Alex Shelley's like, stay away from him. Vito goes, let's get drunk with him.
That is a conundrum right there. Which
that's the high road right there, baby.
Which path are you going to take with that one? I mean,
I went with my brother Vito. Let's get drunk with him.
You can't beat him. Get drunk with him. I mean,
so that was, and again, this is probably it's in the 05-07 era of us in IW Mid-South. So I was team with Vito, so I was probably close to the 07 time when we were all heels in that group together. But yeah, dude, that was So then but then like I said, as I got, I didn't really give two fucks about it, and then more as I was getting depressed and angry in a marriage and marriage going south to a divorce. It was like I would stop at whatever convenience store was close to the building, and I love Monaco's. I don't really drink it that much anymore because they're pretty potent for me. What did it for me was last summer. I have a few friends that have boats, which is great because I want a boat, but I don't want to pay for it, so I can go hang out with my boys on their boat.
It's even better. Then you don't got to pay for it. Even better.
Yeah, dude. I was drinking Buzz Balls like they were water.
Oh.
The chocolate martini ones.
Oh God, they're dangerous.
And Buzz Beatbox? No, what's it? Beatbox.
Yes. Yeah.
Well,
the adult Capri Suns. That's what I call them. The adult Capri Suns.
But not when they're 12-13% or whatever they are. Again, I'm drinking those like it's hot. Oh, fuck it, I'll sort it out. I'm fine. Next thing you know, I'm sleeping in my fucking car, and it was not good. So I made a rule for myself that nothing more than Angry Orchard Imperial, whatever those like 8% or something like that,
Oh God, I'm an old style man now. I'm old.
I'm not a beer guy, dude. I don't like beer.
I'll say this: I'm a wine guy and an old style guy. I drink my.
I'm a wine and Malort.
Oh. There's a ruckus going on off stage in the.
You ever see those reels where it's really funny where like the wife and husband and the wife does something really cool?
Mm-hmm.
We'll just leave it at that. So, my wife's the best. I'm a very, very lucky, blessed man.
Well, I'm extremely happy for you with that. It's going through something like that is not easy to go through, but it sounds like you've come out on the brighter side of everything.
I've definitely come out a lot, that's for sure.
Well,
but no, all jokes aside, I will say this. It's funny. My ex-wife and I, we get along great now. We really do. And I want nothing but the best for her. I feel the feelings mutual. I would like to say that, sometimes I might piss her off, but that's just me.
Yeah.
I did the dating apps, I did, and then it's like, I'm going to get off. Fuck this, blah, blah, this, that. And then I remember I dated this chick. She was really cool. We broke up. It didn't work out, right?
Mhm.
Her reason was that I treated her too well. And she wanted a daddy figure that would like verbally abuse her. Not my style. So
No, that's just
Ah,
yeah, not my style. I don't need girl daddy issues. Fast forward, we break
it's
up.
like my thing.
Right? I give you her number. Anywho, so like the next
Jesus.
I'm at a wrestling show, and Joey Chichi of all people, who's honestly Cheech is one of my best friends on the planet. And I always say this, and I've talked about it on other podcasts before. I've talked about it with other friends before, people before. You don't know who your real friends are until you're going through some shit.
I'm not going to say names, but a mutual friend of yours and Brad's and mine actually just had one of those moments.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say names. I love him to death. He's a great dude.
Yeah.
And it's crazy where, me and Brad and the podcast just got, brought on with RPW, and it's crazy how like the friendships that were back in the day have just started rolling again.
And they snowball, and it's great.
Oh, kind of like right now.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
So, like I said, dude, you don't know your friends until you're going through some shit.
Yeah.
When I was going through my divorce, I was at a POW show. I had just gotten back with POW. I was teamed with Craig. Everything was great. Hardcore Impact, yay, right? And Vic Capri, again,
Great dude.
someone that I will go to bat for every fucking day of the week and
A lot of his talent,
Hey.
a lot of his kids are coming through
Hey.
RPW.
100%.
I remember the day when they walked up and said, "Hey, Vic Capri wants to be part of the Bonanzas," and I'm like,
Yeah, dude.
"No, you don't." He's like, walks up,
Yes,
he goes,
he did.
"Yeah, I do."
Yes, he did. It
Do you
worked
know
out
how
great.
hard it was to do promos with him when he's standing there and he sounds like a minion going
Yeah.
banana?
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep a straight face and he's just doing it. And it's like, I'm going to start laughing in the middle of this. He's going to make me laugh.
So within a couple weeks, I had Vic come up to me one day and go, "Hey man, are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, of course, I'm fine." And he goes, "No, are you okay? Like, how's personal life?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, it could always be better, right? It could always be better. Like life could always be better, right?" And he goes, "No, dude, are you okay?" And I go, "What are you getting at?" And he goes, "I've noticed in the past few months you haven't been posting anything with your wife. I see your daughter. I don't see your wife. Are you okay?" And I was like, "How much time you got?" He goes, "All day." And so I explained to him, like, we're going through a divorce, blah, 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 right? Fast forward a week or two later, I'm at POW. Chi-Chi, my brother. Always this fucking my brother. And I was like, yeah, and I've told him this, so this isn't like oh my God, he's going to be shocked. I didn't know we were as good as friends as we were until this happened. He always loved me. I love the dude. I like the dude, but I wasn't in love with him, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey man, I can tell you're going through some shit. What are you doing after the show tonight?" I go, "I'm going to drink as much as I can to legally drive home." And he goes, "No, you're not. No, you're not. You're going to drink as much as you can, and I'm going to drive you to my house." And I was like, "Okay." What? I ended up not drinking at all that night, and him and I sat and talked, and he laid it all out for me that no matter what I need, when I need, how I need, he will be there for me. And as things got heavier and thicker and deeper, there were times, now I'm living with my parents. Here I am, fucking early 30s. I should be having life by the balls, and I'm living with my fucking parents. And I'm trying to rebuild and restart a whole life. And I have a guy who was an acquaintance that was a buddy, turned into a friend, turned into a brother, going, "Nah, dude, have dinner tonight over here." Because we live like within like 25 minutes of each other.
Yeah.
Have dinner over here tonight. "Hey, man, Jess," who's his ex-wife now, "has a friend that I want you to meet." Stupid shit like that. And I won't go into details because that doesn't matter anyway at this point. To fast forward to, "Hey, man, I see you're single on Facebook." "Yeah, it didn't work out." "Well, my brother, I got the perfect girl for you.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know,
And now I'm married to her. And she is by
that's-
far, So yeah, again, when you're going through shit, it sucks. You got to go through shit, and life sucks. But you find out who your friends are, and
and it's funny. Like you and I are reconnecting. The same thing with me and the girl with I'm with now. I had like a tested my mortality one too many times. Started switching everything up. I walked into a bar. I will see you. Huh?
Need a table and a chair.
I did walk into a bar. Thank you, Mr. Shelley. Appreciate that. You weirdo.
is that Bill?
No, it's his offspring, Will.
Ah, fuck that nerd.
Hey, Pauly Thomaselli say, fuck that nerd. You. Come over here and tell him. He just did this to you, and you're cursed.
Oh no, I was a joke, fella.
Oh.
He said it was a joke.
Christ.
But no, it happens when you least expect it, and it's great. And like I said, I'm glad to see you're doing better. You seem to have done a 360. I saw a video of your daughter giving a public speaking event, which was awesome. The chances,
She might have got some promo techniques from me.
well,
I'm
you
not
want to
gonna
look who it is? I think that would be like a demerit if she didn't get good promo skills from.
So-
from you.
Okay, can I
Absolutely.
Okay. So my daughter, bless her heart, she puts up with a lot of shit from dad, okay? She really does. From being this big, I talked to her like I was Dusty Rhodes. Listen here, little baby. Let me tell you something, little old Nova.
I love it.
Daddy loves you, baby. Well, then I start listening to fucking the Something to Wrestle With podcast and Bruce Pritchard, where he's talking about things with Dusty Rhodes and how he does Dusty's like, you got to pause here, you got to do this here, you got to go here, right? And then he would tell me, listen here, little pumpkin head, baby, I'm the second most recognizable athlete in the world, right? So I start calling my daughter Pumpkinhead, and she hates it. Yeah, stop. I'm like, listen here, little Pumpkinhead. Dad loves you, and she fucking hates it.
There's will she be at the show on Saturday?
She will not. I don't have her this weekend.
Okay.
So
I was gonna say someone's gonna just run up and say, "So you're a Pumpkinhead." Got
yeah,
it.
hey Pumpkinhead. Yeah.
Hey, you, Pumpkinhead.
So
I do have a question, and what is the chances your daughter is going to take after her dad? You did the collegiate coaching for wrestling. You said this is your last year. Has she shown any interest in it?
all right, time out. How cool was that belt they got me?
That's fucking dope. That's fucking dope.
That was
That is
like
dope.
so. As much as I try to be a tough guy and I'm cool, I like they gave it to me after our last dual meet, and
But again,
I'm like,
it's-
all you nerds turn around right now. You can't.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Nah, dude. So it's funny you bring that up. My daughter's in gymnastics and she was in Taekwondo, and she's like, "Dad, I hate Taekwondo." And I go, "Okay, what's up?" She's like, "It's boring. We don't do anything." I said, "Okay, but you have this, blah, 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 right?" She goes, "I don't like it. I want to wrestle." And I was like, "All right, cool, like, whatever." Like, I totally blew it off as it was nothing. Fast forward now, like a month later, her mom calls me, "Brandon, we got to talk." And I'm like, "Oh, fuck what I do." Shit. It's always something with me, right? And I go, "Yeah, what's up? How you doing?" This, and she's like, "So Nova wants to quit Taekwondo and she wants to wrestle." And I go, "Shut the fuck up now." Yeah, she wants to wrestle. And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I talked to Nova. She goes, "No, Dad, I want to wrestle. I think I can be good at it." I said, "I've been telling you this for years. You got to get in the club." She goes, "Well, I want to join." I said, "Well, it's too late to join club now. It literally just missed
Sign off day.
So she goes, "Can I do it next year?" I said, "You goddamn right you can do it next year. Of course,
That's awesome.
So she will be doing club wrestling next year.
So
which
will
was
you
also
be?
it was part of my decision to quit this year, knowing that I couldn't do both, but also knowing that like my time had come to an end doing the amateur coaching. It did not. It wasn't something where I woke up and I said, "I'm done. Fuck it." Like it was very hard to.
It's something you loved, and you know you.
Oh my
you
God. I
so-
love the sport of wrestling so much.
Same.
It knowing that like when I'm on that mat or when I was on that mat, like yes, I have a team, yes, I have coaches, but they can tell me what to do and it'll work. Chances are your coaches will know what to do. But now it's up to me to execute that. Can I do this? Do I have to do it a different way because this guy's way stronger than me? Or this guy has more skill than me. He can bounce out better, things like that. So I love the sport of wrestling. I think it builds such a character in you that you could take over the whole world if you wanted to. But without wrestling, you got nothing. And,
because it's kind of like the alternate. Like, yes, it's a team sport, but at the end of the day, it's you and another guy for 6 minutes.
And not for nothing, dude. The amount of times it like saved me in the pro wrestling ring where someone wanted to be a dick, and I'm like, now you're in a pretzel. What's up, motherfucker?
Spladle. Hit him with the spladle.
CM Punk learned the hard way.
Yes, he did.
You mean Pepsi Phil?
Pepsi Phil learned the fucking hard way, trying to be tough with a kid, and almost got pinned.
Yeah.
And then goes, "Hey, brother, we're cool." Yeah, Phil, we're cool. Don't worry about it, because he was my brother, and so that also. I remember telling him in the back, "Hey, listen, Phil." And the only reason he was even remotely cool to me at that time is because he was dating Tracy Brooks, and Tracy was coming in for MSPW. So her and I had a friendship where she's like, "Phil, be nice, be nice." And I go, "Listen, dude, I don't give a fuck what's wrong with you and my brother. Like, I need this match because I want to get noticed too." And he said, "That's the best answer I could possibly hear, man. What do you want to do tonight?" I said, "I want to do what you want to do, but I just want it to be known that like I'm not here to fuck around and I'm not here to like have any bullshit. Like, let's have a good match." And that motherfucker, I will say this, dude. If it wasn't for CM Punk, I would not have gotten the amazing start in wrestling that I got when it came to like traveling and doing some cool shit. So like that, I love Punk for that. I just, in other aspects, I think he's a douchebag.
Well, Paulie, this is our other host, Cowboy Jake. He's the Pat McAfee of the show. He sits there, he's quiet, but when he says something, and it gets your attention.
So again, my wife being awesome, right? We're at the gym one day, and I see this dude. I go, "Hey, babe, look, it's 2/3 Pat McAfee." She goes, "What?" She looks. There's a dude. He's like, I don't know, 5'5", built, really good shape, but he looks just like Pat McAfee. But Pat McAfee's this tall, and this guy's this tall. I'm like, she goes, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Whoa.
So, and then of course there was Bianca Belair, who I worked out with because she was a black chick that was in really good shape. I mean, stupid shit. So again, now my wife and I were going, "Hey, there's Bianca, there's 2/3 Pat." Like this.
But isn't it happen like you'll as wrestling fans, you'll go to the gym or you'll go somewhere and somebody will pass your vision and you're going like my nephew looked at me one day I forgot where we were. Oh, it was my niece, and we walked by, and it was an Otis shirt. She goes, "Look, Uncle Cody, it's your cousin, bitch."
Oh,
bitch!
And then my nephew's behind me, going, "Oh yeah." Like, God, they'll probably be there here Saturday. They're right. So is it fair to say that your daughter, when she gets into wrestling, is going to don the neon colors like her dad?
So I already make all of her leotards to match my singlets. So yeah, she will definitely be wearing and rocking some neon colors. She's walked me to the ring at POW before.
Oh, that's cool.
And then Jimmy gets a kick out of her doing her promo. She has a promo that she likes to cut. And it all stemmed from like her being super fucking nervous to walk me to the ring the first time. And I'm on the phone with Sal. She's in the backseat of the car. And Sal, she's like, "Uncle Sal, I'm not nervous." He goes, "Fuck yeah, you are." I go, "Nova, here's a promo you need to cut." I go, "Hey, yo." And she goes, "Hey, yo," because she was like 4 at the time. Hey, yo. I go, did you come here to see Pauly Thomaselli? Or did you come here to see the N-O-V-A? One more from the good guys. So she's like, I'm like, just do it. Did you come here to see Pauly Thomaselli? Or did you come here to see the N-O-V-A? I'm like, you're rushing. You're rushing. Stop. Let the crowd know what you're saying. Pause. I go, promos are all about the pause. It's not about what you're saying. It's about pausing so the crowd can know what you're saying. She's like, oh, okay. She's 4. What the fuck?
He's going to be the one person in school.
So, did you come here to see Pauly Thomaselli? And then she goes, or did you come here to see the N-O-V-A? And the whole fucking crowd pops. Because she didn't want to do the promo. She's all nervous. Sal and I are making her have a good time. I then go, hey, Jimmy, Nova's got a promo she wants. She gets some mic time tonight. And he goes, absolutely, bro. I'm like, dude, it was a joke. It was a joke. He's like, no, hey, Superstar Nova, come over here. And she's like, she's all sheepish, right? Now we have matching gear on. I made her a jacket, like a Macho Man jacket with a fringe and shit. Like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, come on. We're going to go big. We're going to go really big. So he goes, I want to hear your promo. She's like, no. I'm like, dude, do your promo. Do the promo. And she's like, okay. She does it. Come here to see Pauly, NOVA. He goes, do you want to do it tonight? She's like, no. I go, I'll give you $20 if you do it tonight. She's like, okay. Literally, we do our match, blah, blah, blah. She grabs the mic. She cuts the promo perfect. And the rest is history. She did it 2 years in a row. At Lakemore Fest, because it's my hometown. You're right, the town right next to my hometown. So like, oh yeah, she's a star, dude. She's a star, ready, and she's already ready to do it. And it's crazy. So.
That is awesome. So real quick before we wrap up, there's one thing we like to do.
It's been an hour already. Holy fuck!
We're gonna have to run this back. But with everything going on, it is WrestleMania season.
Is it? Because it doesn't feel like it.
No. You want to know what? I'm going to say this, though. I know a lot of people have been talking about Danhausen. And a lot of people, stop giving me the curse for stop it. I'm getting cursed for everybody over there. All the fuckers.
Nerds!
Do you think, would you say that his debut was spoiled, or was it right up his alley?
I will say this. So, like, obviously, we all scroll Facebook and we see stupid shit, right?
Yeah.
And I saw, like, the crate. It was an AI image of the crate being open and him, like, running through. And I'm like, that would be ridiculous. It's not it. But it's like, spoiler. It's Danhausen. Like, fake ad, fake news, fake bullshit, right?
Yeah.
So, when they're prying open the box and I saw it was a coffin, I went, it's Undertaker. Like, what are they doing with Undertaker, right?
Yeah.
So that because who's synonymous with a coffin, right?
Taker.
I go, they're gonna do some sort of weird casket match, or Papa Shango's coming back. Like this is
cool.
This is the asshole 40.
We thought Hornswoggle.
This is gonna be fucking great. It's not Hornswoggle.
I thought it was.
We thought it was.
I was hoping.
Omos or Hornswoggle.
Yeah. So I'm going back to like. Well, we know it's not Kamala, so it's gonna be like it's got to be Taker. So, or I thought Aleister Black. Like, what do they do with Aleister Black? Like, are they going to turn him into the next Undertaker? Right? Mind you, this all happened in my brain milliseconds while we're watching. Danhausen comes out, and I went, oh fuck, that's kind of cool. Here's the thing about it: I really know nothing about Danhausen until like this week when I googled him and watched some shit. I knew he was an AEW guy. I don't watch AEW, not because. Oh my God, they say it. I don't have enough time in my life for another thing to watch. Okay, I only have so much time. I'm old now. I like to sleep. I like to hang out with my wife. I like to hang out with my daughter.
That was one of the first things you said to me. Hey, appreciate you messing with me. I'm going to bed. I'm old. We'll talk about this tomorrow. I'm like, fair enough.
True though.
That's true.
What are you gonna do?
So, again, I'm anxious to see what they do with him. I feel like he's gonna shine in AAA though. I don't know what they can really do with the guy. I don't know him personally, but I feel like he's probably like, I don't know, $170, 5'8", maybe. Yeah. So I don't see him doing many cool things with WWE without certain guys going, fuck that guy. Now, does he have a cool gimmick for like a Chikara? Yeah. Triple A? Yeah. Main spot on WWE? I don't see it happening. But
I think he's going to take over like an R-Truth kind of gimmick where he's going to be like
would be the way he would do it.
The jokey, funny guy, lower card, you know, like.
I know, but is that really worth it?
I mean,
maybe it's just because he's stronger in the ring.
I know his T-shirt was the top-selling T-shirt this week. So
yeah,
I was just saying,
kudos to you. And also get
send him to AAA, have him team with Mr. Iguana.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Or Curse Iguana have a feud, but they're both baby faces, like uber baby faces. So
yeah,
it'll be good. Whatever they do with them, he'll have his 15 minutes, and then he'll be on main event because. And I'm not saying that because he sucks. I'm saying that because that's what WWE does with their indie darlings.
Yeah. And I just feel like there's no storyline. Like we got him.
The only guy that came from like the indies TNA that ever had anything. AJ Styles.
Yep.
What about the Bullet Club or
the Good Brothers?
The Good Brothers.
Yeah. Out.
I mean, you can kind of say that about Jordan Grace right now too.
Two of the best guys ever, personally, professionally, in the locker room. They're two of the coolest dudes. Like Craig and I worked with them right before they had just had their drug test done with WWE.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's like, are they going to TNA or are they going to WWE? Like, no one knew, right? Craig and I worked with them in January, and we said, hey, where are you guys going? Like, well, we just had drug tests. Like, oh, you're going to WWE. Carl is like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, that's
to the point where the promoter goes, hey, guys, so, like, you're going to work with Craig and Brandon. Here's what they can do. They're the assholes of our team, of our company, like this and that, blah, blah. I want to put you guys over. They go, why? We're not coming back. Are you going to book us again? Because chances are future employers aren't going to let you book us. Let's put your guys over that are going to be here next month.
You know, and you want to
what? Are you fucking kidding? Two guys, they just got off the hottest run in Japan. They're coming to the States. They're going to WWE, and they went, no, we're going to do the job for these guys. Let's put these guys over.
That's so giving.
Yeah. They didn't have to do that, dude.
No.
So,
not at all.
But what did WWE do with them? Nothing. Even a guy like Ricochet, who people love to hate, one of the most talented guys on the planet, dude. They did nothing with him. They always boosted him just to job him. Like, I marked the fuck out for Penta this week.
Oh, absolutely. I think
I'm terrified that he's going to lose it on Monday.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I think
he's going to lose it on the pre-show of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
To be honest,
I thought pre-show too.
If they're going to do it, I don't think it's going to be against Dom because I personally think you're going to have that feud going into Mania for Dom and Finn finally. That's what's going to happen with that. And
Finn should have beat Punk.
Finn
should have beat Punk.
Yeah,
if he came out as a demon,
wise,
he would have beat Punk. Is all I'm saying.
You know, I think they're going to need to. Why not? If they're going to do it, this is just my brain working. If you're going to have Danhausen come in, he's going to curse Finn, and then Finn's going to come out as the demon to break the curse.
The problem is Finn Balor said he doesn't want to do the demon anymore because he has no creative control over it.
Yeah, I heard that because of, you know.
And so what he feels like, when I did this for this. They're like, yeah, no, it sells merchandise. You can only win with this. He's like, fuck you guys. I'm never doing it again.
You know, which kind of goes into the whole. You've been in the wrestling world for quite a long time. Everything with like the trademarking and the sponsorships and the prices going up in tickets.
Oh my God! Don't get me started on that.
Again, we're going to have to run this back. But again, do you think, your professional opinion, it was better under the Vince McMahon regime when it was still, you know, somewhat pricey but still manageable, to the TKO break your bank?
I will say this: TKO, go fuck themselves.
It is.
Because wrestling they're on record saying this too. Like, well, UFC, this isn't UFC. This is a family show. This is entertainment. This is no different than going to see the Avengers. Okay, in my opinion. Now I could be wrong, or people wrestling peers might go, "Dude, fuck you." No, but at the end of the day, it's no different than going to see a superhero movie, right? There's villains,
it's a family
there's
show.
heroes, everything else, right? I want to bring my 10-year-old daughter and my wife to a show when it used to cost me like maybe $400 total for really good seats. Now it's $400 for that one seat.
Me and Brad were looking at the Elimination Chamber. It was like
$350 for the nosebleeds.
Oh,
Fucking A.
If I'm gonna make my
Front
nosebleed
row
for that
seats
much money,
were $50,000 to
Yeah.
sit front row.
You know what I'm going to do? Because if I'm
That's like
sitting in the nosebleeds, I'm obviously watching the screen up on top. I'm going to sit at home and drink my own alcohol
listen, if
on
I
the
want
same
Yeah.
screen that I'm going to see there.
if I want to make my nosebleed for that type of money, I'm gonna go down the street.
There you go.
That's, you know,
Yeah.
and you know, and you know, the way you worded it was, and I read a report that Randy even said the same thing. Like, you can't. Like, it's not fair to everybody.
No.
And I mean, okay, maybe if the booking was better or the storylines were better, yeah, sure. But,
None of
you know,
that matters when it comes down to family and the average guy that wants to bring his kids to a show and mark out. And maybe for that 2 hours, you don't got to worry about the phone bill that's coming due. You don't have to worry about, in car insurance. You're there, you look over, you see your kids smiling, and it's worth every fucking second.
Yeah.
I went to WrestleMania 13. Okay, it was a birthday gift for my parents. I'm old as fuck, dude. Whatever.
I went to 31, so
yeah, whatever WrestleMania is, that's how old I'm turning. Okay,
42.
Yeah. So WrestleMania 13, Allstate Arena. My parents got tickets out of the newspaper because there wasn't internet back then. So my brother and I were 8 rows back. The ticket stub itself says $100 a ticket. Now, granted, 1997, different times. 8 rows back at WrestleMania, $100.
yeah. Holy hell.
Think about that.
And you know what? I think that's why, like, a lot of people are kind of leaning towards going to indie shows, going to smaller promotions.
This weekend, Rocky Pro Wrestling.
Dude, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Zeke's gonna kill you.
Fuck Zeke. I have a little bit of a business issue with one of this dude here, but I got this.
Brad, you heard that, right?
Cody hasn't learned to keep his mouth quiet.
Oh God, Zeke's gonna kill you.
But you know what? And I'm gonna be a little vain here because, like you said, sometimes you're not gonna come over here.
No, I'm gonna come over here.
Oh,
Who's Zeke? Who are we talking about?
You will do absolutely nothing. Nothing.
Don't sell your vacuum cleaner. You suck anyways.
You suck.
Hey,
pal.
Pony boy.
Oh my
Derek
God.
Larson, be respectful.
Who are we talking about?
So there's this
Zeke kick him.
gentleman. He looks like a hemorrhoid on Bobby Heenan's ass.
Oh my God.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. But he's got this Zeke kick Amish guy coming in, and he looks like when they're in the ring together, they look like Shrek and Donkey. And he come on the podcast one time.
That's a nice boulder.
He
I like that
looked like a boulder. So we can go back and forth, and apparently Zeke's gonna come scare me. But listen, I'm not a
Saturday, Zeke's not coming to scare. He's gonna whoop that bearded ass.
Well,
Yeah!
he's my bearded ass.
Hey, have you guys ever seen that meme with Peter Parker and Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
And he said,
Yeah.
"Hey, how you doing?" I'm Peter. He goes, "Oh, I'm Doctor Strange." He goes, "Oh, I didn't know we're using our superhero names." I feel like we're in that meme right now. Knock it off, there.
He's not good enough for me to actually know his name, so I'm not too worried about it.
And he's obviously not cool enough to come around the booth to
Hey.
get on camera.
He was coming in here before giving me the mean mug and all that shit, but it's cute. What?
He could mean mug my
He's
balls.
got his bar. He doesn't have his ogre. He's gonna have a bar between us. That's cute. I like it. I respect it. But
Your boat is
Anyway,
so
moving on now. He got enough of our airtime.
So we have our own section. It's called the Chatterhead Nation, Chatterhead section, and we have a lot of young kids. And like my niece and nephew, I showed them clips of you, and they're going, "You know him?" I'm like, "Yeah, well, like, he seems too cool for you to know." Like, I'm like, I know cool people. I can't know cool people.
That's how I feel with you.
This Saturday, I get it's a lot of buzz with you coming home. You know, I don't want to use like it's not a homecoming. It's
It is though. It really is.
I've been
far from home, if you will.
Something that sucks as bad as you do.
He brought me a vacuum cleaner. Wow! Because apparently I suck.
Yeah. Anyway, dude, it's funny you talk about that. Like, again, I'm 2010. Brandon / Pauly was like, yeah, wrestling. Like, that's my life. Now, again, wife, kid, new house.
Redemption.
A great fucking job, redemption? Dude. Like all this shit. But I remember, man, probably it was SSW, so maybe 2014 or so. Like, my cousin brings her son to one of the shows because it was like 5 minutes from our house. Cousin Jamie, hey, I see her son Jace. Hey, Jace, how you doing? Like, and I know he knows me from family parties, but like, we don't know one another, right? Like, we're not tight. Like, it's my cousin's son. Like, I don't go away, right? Fast forward the next summer, we're at the family picnic. Like, my cousin, she goes, Brandon, you're not gonna believe this. I'm like, what? She goes, Jace is afraid to come up to you right now. And I go, why? She goes, you walk in, he goes, Mom, look, why is Pauly here? She's like, that's Brandon. He's like, oh my God, Pauly Thomaselli was at her family picnic. Like, he thought they hired like a celebrity to come. Yeah.
Crazy.
And I'll say this,
Hell yeah.
I had one of those moments. I actually had one of those moments today.
It makes you feel good, right?
Well, see, no, because one, I didn't know your name wasn't Pauly Thomaselli until today. Number two, I started working out with Tony Scarpone again, and it's because you said the midgets. I got in the ring with a bunch of midgets. They beat the shit out of me, and he called me. He said, you look like shit. We're going to fix this. Since November 1st, I'm down 60 pounds. He's been helping me in the gym. And
hell yeah, dude.
I didn't know his last name wasn't Scarpone.
Do we say it right now, or do we?
No, we don't. No. But again, I'm standing in Planet Fitness. And he says his name. And I'm staring at him. He goes, what? I'm like, so our friendship is based on a lie? He goes, what are you talking about? I'm like, I didn't know your last name wasn't Scarpone. And he spit his drink out. He goes, are you serious?
So I first start talking to my wife, right? We start talking on Facebook because that's what you do. You slide to the DMs.
Yeah.
Because of Joey Chichi.
Yep.
Yada, yada, we, right? We all know that history, right? I already said that. My brother. You got the perfect girl for you. So we're yapping back and forth. I said, hey, do you want to go out this weekend? Next, we're going out. It's a Tuesday night. We're going to go out on Saturday. Okay, this is awesome. I said, hey, do you want to keep messaging, or do you want to do texting? She goes, here's my number. I would prefer to text. All right, great. I send her a text. Hey, it's Brandon. How are you? I get a message back on Messenger. Did you just text me? I go, yeah. Did you get my dick? I go, yeah. Did you get my dick pic? I'm out. I didn't really send one, but that was. Yes, I just messaged you. What the fuck? What do you mean? Do I? Yeah.
Yeah.
She goes, your name's Brandon? I said, yeah. It's on Facebook. Pauly Thomaselli, and then parentheses, Brandon Thomas. She goes, no, it's not. Yes, it is. So I screenshot it, send it to her. She screenshots her view of Pauly, and it does not have it. She goes, this whole time I thought your name was Pauly. And I went, surprise!
So the last question I have.
Because Joey Chichi goes, do you want to meet my friend Pauly? Here's his picture. She goes, oh, I like bald beard tattoos. Like, that's cool. Had no idea my name was Brandon.
Wow, Joseph. Wow.
Man.
That's fucked up.
You fucked up.
Tony is the dullest crayon in the box. All the lights are on, but no one is home. That doesn't even like the two insults don't go together. Like
I know that was
you're the
positive.
dullest crayon in the box. I'd rather use gray instead of you. Like something.
So before we wrap this up, I gotta ask. So when you're
11 inches around, think about it. What movie was that from?
Ooh.
So when you're in trouble and your wife is mad at you, does she either use your full government name or does she call you Pauly Thomaselli?
No, because if she called me Pauly, I'd go, let me tell you something, dude.
Oh,
You, me, upstairs, let's go. And I fucking hate Hulk Hogan, so I don't even know how. But he's the easiest guy to go into a promo, like, right?
Him or Macho Man?
He's the standard promo, man. Yeah.
Let me tell you something here, baby.
Oh,
Tonight,
there it is.
you can sit here and talk all the shit you want, but it's gonna end up one way or another, me on top and you on the bottom, baby.
The Bull of the Woods. The Bull of the Woods. All right. It is that point. Pauly, Brandon, I call you Pauly.
Call me whatever you see, and that's the funny thing about it, because so now Joey Chichu calls me Pauly. Our friend group, most of the wrestlers, there's like 2 or 3 wrestlers in that group. So most of the people there call me Pauly because we have another guy named Brandon in the group. So it's like it just makes sense. Like, oh yeah, Pauly. So at this point now, you can call, I answer to both. It doesn't matter. So
yeah. Again, thank you so much for coming on. This was an absolute blast.
I had so much fun.
We didn't even scratch the surface. We got.
Dude, we're gonna have to run it back part 2.
Yeah.
You wanna know
Yeah.
I got
thinking
run it
maybe
back.
April, May, or May.
Why
April,
don't we
May?
can run it in April. I'm looking for more guests in April. We can run
Let's
it back
do
in
April.
Absolutely.
Because we literally
Hey,
we
Pauly.
touched
Hey,
nothing
Pauly.
tonight.
Hey, Pauly. They don't even know about Throttle Fest.
Oh my God! Up in goddamn Lake County.
No, Bridgeview.
I wasn't
Remember?
a part of that one.
I thought you were with Craig because I know Craig wrestled.
Throttle Fest in Bridgeview.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
did
think
it
I
at-
was on that one. I did the only Throttle Fest I did was at the Lake County Fairgrounds.
Okay. Then
Up
that was
north.
after they moved it from Bridgeview.
Yes, yeah, I didn't do the Bridgeview one, but probably a good
but
reason
I
why.
was saying- I was just saying, funny story about that is when you talk to Craig, ask him about the little old lady from Bridgeview in Throttle Fest. She kept telling him he was wrestling and she kept yelling at him, rip his nipples off. And Craig is trying to wrestle. And every time she
Was
says
that
it,
with Tristan Hayes?
I think so.
He'll be here Saturday.
She kept
too.
yelling. She
Yeah,
kept
yeah.
yelling.
Yeah,
She kept yelling, rip his nipples off. And Craig is looking at us and he's trying to do the match without breaking and laughing because she's right in the front and she's just screaming it. So yeah.
I can see that.
Ask Craig about the little old lady and
The consummate
her yelling
professional
at
that
him.
is hardcore Craig.
So, again, Saturday night, March 7th, Rocket Pro Wrestling, Shamrock Showdown, with the return, the homecoming of the Impact Bully, Pauly Thomaselli. If you've never seen him wrestle, you're going to want to come out, check this out. Listen, he may be slightly aged like a fine wine, but he can definitely do a backflip like a young man. And listen, again, Pauly, thank you so much for coming on. We're going to have to run
Thank
this
you.
back.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hold on. We're gonna show this right here. If right there. Look at right there.
Oh shit! I made the flyer.
beautiful.
You made the flyer. You
Those
have
are
the
guys I'm
Jackson.
working with.
So this right here is so-called Black Excellence. I call him the Jackson 5.
But there's only 4 of them. missing
Jack
Tia.
Jordan's forehead is big enough to be the 5th Jackson.
Oh my god.
It's that fucking big, yeah. And then you got Silky Smooth, who looks like
And I like his brother JB. He's a really good comedian.
I know what Silky Smooth looks like the offspring of Velveteen Dream and Val Venus.
There you go.
So, come check out Rocket Pro Wrestling March 7th. Come check out the Impact Bully, Pauly Thomaselli. We're going to
And
have to
buy
run
the
this-
shirt.
Buy the shirt.
Buy the
Does it
shirt.
come in multiple colors?
Dude, we have purple, blue.
I'm about a purple. Buying a purple. But as long as there's a 3X, I'm buying a purple one. I'm good.
I think I have 3X. I have to look.
Yeah. All righty. So, Pauly, thank you so much again, my brother. We will
Dude,
see
thank you guys so much for having me on. I've been looking forward to this. Like I said, with coaching wrestling, I'd kind of taken a little bit of not a hiatus, but that was my focus and stuff. And then finding out Powell, like they had something, but not a lot. And it was like almost like in a sense too little too late. And I hate to say that, like there's no heat, nothing like that. But to be able to get a hold of Rocket Pro and be shown the love that like I felt, like the Dusty promo when he's like, "This is my hand, touch it, your hand."
Yeah.
Like,
it's gonna be loud. It's gonna be
how
rocking.
I feel, dude. Like that's like again because I feel like people are like in mind. I'm like. They're like, fuck that guy. Like, who's this asshole? And then to hear you guys talk about it, I can't fucking wait. I'm super excited. And like, I'm so ready to come out and show what I got,
Absolutely.
Show me what you got.
Rocket Pro,
fucking,
I would say
The
Rocket
great
Pro didn't know
homecoming.
you were going to be on until last week. We knew this whole entire time you were going to be on with us, except them. And they're like,
they were blowing up my phone. Like Rocket Pro management was blowing, like, who you having on? Who? Like, I'm not going to tell you yet. I'll tell you the week of. And then when somebody messaged me, I told him who, and he goes, so I bring him in, and I'm like, listen, motherfucker, I messaged him the night of. This has been going on. This has been set. Like, week of, Pauly Thomaselli, the grand homecoming, the last episode before Shamrock Showdown. That's the only way that makes sense with me.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's like Spider-Man coming back to Marvel from Sony.
Yep.
Or Cody coming back from AEW. Like, this is like, I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm going to disappoint everyone.
No.
this better be good. So I need to do at least 3 flips is what I'm saying, and then we'll be good to go. So
yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to, like, because we do secondary commentary over here by the bar.
Okay.
I'm gonna be over there by the ring. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do commentary at this point in time.
I need one Coors Light as I'm walking to the ring, though.
I'll make that happen.
Hardcore Impact thing. So.
I'll make that happen. All right, my brother. We will see.
Oh, shit! Can I say one more thing?
Yeah, go ahead. Right up.
So I messaged Marche. I haven't talked to Marche in a while, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, dude, looking forward to this weekend. I go, can you promise me one thing? He's like, yeah, man. Like, maybe. What's up? I'm like, can you hype me up the way Booker T hyped me up? Dude, does anyone know that story?
I've heard rumors of that story.
I will let you know the next time I'm on this podcast. If he hyped me up the way Booker T hyped me up the one time.
And it will be in April. We're going to run it back with the Impact Bully in April. It's going to be part 2. But until then, everybody who tuned in, thank you so much. Thank you for your comments. Saturday, March 7th, St. Joe's Park, Joliet, Illinois, Shamrock Showdown. Doors open at 4. Bell starts at 5. And then you get to see the Impact Bully himself, Pauly Thomaselli, do his thing. Come on out. It's a great show, great promotion, family friendly, all day long. And until then, all day. Marche. See, that happened naturally. I didn't plan that. But until then,
and I was jumping off Schmidt from New Girl, so all day, son. All
Jesus Christ.
All day.
I'm Tony Boy with Tommy Guns, the wise one, and of course the Impact Bully, Pauly Thomaselli. Until Saturday, y'all stay golden.
Those tickets are just going to